You cannot develop a robust system for making money in the market, unless you totally understand what you are trying to accomplish. Thinking about your objectives and getting them clearly in mind should be a major task in system development. In fact, it probably should occupy 20 to 50% of your time in designing a system. However, most people totally ignore this task or spend just a few minutes doing it. Answering the questions in the segment is one of the tasks that most people want to avoid, but if you want to develop a great system for trading or investing, then you must give these questions adequate attention. In this segment, we will be asking you 20 questions. We hope you can pause the program and take some time to answer these questions, which will touch upon the key elements of a successful trading plan. Most traders are lazy in answering these questions, and find themselves getting lost sooner or later. Again, we advise you to spend some precious time to think through these questions, which will help you in developing a trading plan. Let's begin with question 1. How much time during the day do you have to devote to trading? The essence of a good trading system is one that best fits you. This question is important because the amount of time you have available almost dictates the kind of trading system you must develop. Those who have a full-time job, and who only look at the markets in the evening, should seek a long-term system. Question 2. When you are trading, how many distractions can you expect to have? For example, do you have young children around you, who may frequently require your urgent attention? Question 3. How much time do you expect to devote to developing your trading system, to doing your personal psychological work, and to working on your business plan for trading? Question 4. What are your computer skills? What skills do you need before you begin this trading venture? Are you familiar with your trading platform? Question 5. How would you rate your market knowledge? Some examples are, what moves the market, how to execute orders effectively, or trading indicator knowledge you may need. Question 6. What are your psychological strengths and weaknesses? Do you need to be right most of the time? Do you doubt yourself easily when you do not achieve expected results? Do you have a natural sense of calm even in the most demanding moments? Take some time and look in the mirror, only you know your personality best. Question 7. What are your strengths and weaknesses in terms of personal discipline? Can you stick to your trading plan even if it means 10 losses in a row? At this point you may have questions with regards to the trading plan development. Based on your personal knowledge, what do you need to learn or accomplish before beginning to trade? How will you do that? Question 9. How much social contact do you need? Can you work by yourself or do you need people around you? Question 10. What is the particular concept that you are trading that gives you an advantage? You often hear people say, only trade with what you can afford to lose. So question 11, how much money do you have personally? How much of this money can you afford to lose? Many traders think of getting rich quick, and often end up disappointed. What if you do not make enough to live off it? Can you make more from other income streams to let your trading capital grow? Question 13. How much risk can you afford to take on each trade? The higher the risk, the quicker your account will be wiped out if you suffer a losing streak. It is important to set realistic targets. What do you expect to make each year as a % of your trading capital? Question 15. How will you know whether your trading plan is working? You will need to be systematic in measuring the success of our system. Most systems are selected to perform in certain markets. For example, a trend-following system works well in trending environments, and suffers losses in ranging markets. As you select your system and strategy, you will need to anticipate how your system will perform in various market conditions. Question 17. What kind of markets do you want to trade? Do you want to specialize in a particular asset class? Or a particular stock exchange? Question 18. What beliefs do you have about entering a trade? Do you believe in buying at the lowest price possible? And if the price has run up, will you wait for a dip? Do you believe in buying a small portion, and increasing your position size, if the trade moves in your desired direction? You may not understand this question at this point, but not to worry, we will run through the risk elements later in this module, and you can always revisit these questions after the course. Question 19. Given your goals in returns and drawdowns, what kind of initial risk stop do you want? In other words, having selected your profit target, and maximum tolerable risk, at which point will you close your position, if the trade moves against you? And the last question to think about as you develop your trading plan, how do you plan to take profits? Do you have price or profit objectives? Or do you use a trailing stop loss and let your profits run as much as possible? Now that you understand how to set trading objectives, let's move on to numerous other topics from AsiaPacFinance.com.